Hi friends, this is Joe with Lightspeed Rocketry. Thanks for tuning in and hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update here in the new year, show you what we've been working on and what we've gotten accomplished. We got a little break in the storm here. Let me turn the camera on. It's been raining again. Not the best day for paint, but that doesn't mean we haven't been productive. Figured I'd show you kind of a quick update here. Here are my two Estes Mega Red Max engines here, or rockets here rather, excuse me. Those all have the 3-engine combination. Then this is the Estes Scorpio, which that's the 3D printed one, and as I mentioned, I did these all with all the fin configurations. So there's one, there's another fin configuration type there, here's a third one, and there is a fourth. These are all complete, ready for body work and paint, but those are ready to go. I've got the other two already built. I just haven't finished putting the nose cone and epoxying the engine retainers on. Then I've got the Beaumark, which is a Mad Cow Rocketry kit, and already have put mocked up the Lightspeed logo on there, but that is actually ready for paint. Unfortunately, with the weather, I didn't get around to doing any paint work. Right behind that is another 3D print job. This is the Honest John rocket here. Got that one finished this weekend. Actually, the only thing I've got to do is I had to order some launch lugs for that. You can see I've got the extenders on, and what I mean by that is because of the bulbous cone, it will sit. You couldn't put a regular launch lug on here because, as you can see, it would have to curve, which you can't possibly do that. So these are extensions to put the launch lug in there, but I don't have a launch lug, a 1/4-inch launch lug that'll sit in there yet, so I had to order those. I had some smaller ones, but this calls for a longer piece, and I did not have that, but this is all 3D printed as well, so very cool. Behind that, I do have, this is the Great Goblin, which is now ready for paint, and that's the one that I've shown you that I'm going to paint with the black and yellow pattern. I do have a couple that have been finished there. That is the Estes Jayhawk right there, and then the standard size Red Max, which actually, ironically enough, kind of looks small compared to all the other. Of course, I've got the Mega Red Max, the two clones right behind it. So as a as a comparison, that is definitely, I'll back up here and give you a chance to see, but that is definitely a big difference in size, and of course in engine power as well, as this one has the 3-engine cluster. So and actually they both of the Mega Red Maxes have the 3-engine clusters in there, so thus the reason the "In Thrust We Trust" logo on the Lightspeed sticker. And then I'm not sure if you caught a glimpse of it or not, but right next to it is the G-Force, which is a 60-inch tall rocket that will fly on a G motor, so it's a aptly named. But anyway, so over here at Lightspeed, we're off to a good start for the new year. Got about, what is this, 3, 4, got a baker's dozen rockets. They're in various stages. 2 at least are complete. One is primered, ready for paint, and the other one, the body work is done, if you will, on the Beaumark, just ready for primer. And then all the others, I need to do some filling and lots of sanding. So this new year has a lot in store for me in terms of sanding and body work, and then paint. But as well as some more construction. So I can kind of walk you back into the shop here, into the rocket factory, and as you might imagine, my desk is certainly a little bit messy because I've got components and various items kind of scattered about. You can kind of see I've got some airbrush colors here ready for airbrushing. I was going to do the yellow. Sorry, you can't even see that, can you? Let me get that out of there. So I got some. This is the yellow. That's for the. That's for this pattern, and unfortunately, just didn't get around to doing any painting this weekend, mainly because of the weather. But I also have started. You can kind of see some of these fins here. These fins, and they're already sanded to an airfoil shape. You can kind of see, here we go, nice airfoil there, leading edge and trailing edge. And I actually have all three done, and when I say that, I should say all 6 done, because this is a 2-stage rocket that I'm working on, but you can kind of see there. There we go. There's a better view. And turn that over the other way. Got that as well. So I got all 6 of those done. That is for a 2-stage rocket called the Aerodactyl, which I started on. You can kind of see over here, that's where the tubes are. And let me grab the sheet here. There we go. That's what I'm working on right there, the Aerodactyl. Don't think I'm going to, well, I don't know. I might paint it those colors, but I'm not sure I like the, well, of course, I guess if the decal's in purple, I guess I'm sort of going to have to live with at least the purple and the black, won't I? But that's okay. I was thinking about doing different colors, but maybe I'll stick with that just for the sake of consistency. But you know, and then I got some various paint sets for Christmas, and so this is all for my airbrush there. So I certainly have a plethora of colors to choose from. And I think after I finish the Aerodactyl, I think I'm going to go ahead and start on the X-15, mainly because that's one of my favorite ones. It's not a very big rocket. It's only going to be about 30 inches tall, but just such a cool looking rocket. And quite frankly, I like the fact that it'll be a matte black. That'll be kind of a fun one to do. And then after that, probably get ready to work on the Warthog maybe. That's what I've got here sitting kind of in the queue next. But certainly, here's the Serious Rocketry Eradicator and the Firefox as well. But got a lot to do, and certainly keep me busy, but trying to get a lot of content here for you guys, for fans of my new channel, Lightspeed Rocketry. Thanks so much for tuning in, and lots more to come. And obviously, as I get some more of these finally finished and wrapped up, we'll get some launch videos as well. My nieces and nephews are getting excited, and frankly, so am I. So look forward to giving you some more content and some more launches as well. Thanks for tuning in.